Iran, where it's from the Middle East. No one really knows where it originated from. And when the Turkish people say this is ours, I'm just like, but the whole Middle East drinks this drink.
My name is Layla. I'm from Delhi, India.
My name is Arzu. I'm originally Iranian, but I grew up in Canada. Iranian food and Turkish food are very similar. And Canadian food, there's no such thing as Canadian food. I mean, it's American food. It's fast food, basically.
I think that Indian food is better, just because there are more spices in it. Well, and I don't mean just spices like as in something spicy. I'm talking about different spices like cinnamon and cumin and everything combined. Like in Turkish food, you don't use sweet with your meat a lot. I mean, I don't know everything about Turkish food, but like you'll just use your meat, which is just köfte. But in Indian food, you use like cinnamon with cumin, with garlic, with turmeric, all with your meat as well. My favorite Turkish food is pilav and fasulye, taze fasulye, because it's the closest thing I get to Indian food.
Fındıklı lahmacun. I really like it. That's like one of my favorites.
I don't know what this is, but this is my least favorite.
I think it would be cookerish that I would never really try. I tried it once, kind of, but I was too drunk to remember. But I don't remember it agreeing with my stomach either, so I just would not eat it ever again.
Well, good baklava. That surprises me, because I've had really bad baklava all over the world, and in Turkey as well, you know, when it's just not made well. But when it's good, it's really good.
I had sheep brain, but I thought it was mushrooms. And so I'm like, oh, this looks really good. And it had like saffron or whatever. So I kind of put my fork in it, ate the sheep brain. It just turned out to be not so good.
Between North India and South India, the food is completely different. So North Indian food is like where I'm from, Punjabi food, is curries and breads and rices, whereas South Indian food is something called dosa, which is basically fried semolina flour, and that's my favorite food. No one really knows that about Indian food. They think it's just this really like spicy, that's gonna make you go to the toilet all the time kind of food, but it's not necessarily like that. You have to eat good home-cooked food, and then you realize that Indian food's not just about the spices, it's also about the flavors and, you know. What? That's China, not India. In India, we're all vegetarian and Buddhas and stuff.
I've turned vegetarian recently, and ever since I've turned vegetarian, it's become harder and harder to find food that I can actually eat. Like when you go to, I don't know, Gaziantep, which I went there recently, food option was very limited to salad, and you can't continuously eat yogurt salad for the rest of your life. A lot of meat, like kebabs, like, I don't know, like it's just like meat. And then you're like, well, I want vegetarian. And they're like, oh, then we don't have anything for you. And you're like, well, can I have a salad? Oh, okay, fine. And then they give you a salad because that's basically it. Or like they have like the starters, like where you get for like with the mehan, and also you get it. It's like patlıcan, and that's about it. That's as far as you could go with vegetarian meals in Turkey.